squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic. A true game changer for this offense.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Rock. They're working that left side. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Cowboys. Snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. They close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping. Can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Quick release on the RPO. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Oh, they're after him. Hines is back in the middle. There he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Fires to the big fella. And a good job. coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
From the gun, running back on the move. Fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Goes to the option. Powers through the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. If they see today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to go up top, deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more. Before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Rock. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick strike complete. They're able. stop just shy of the first down marker. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by... over Boston College.
The give to the back.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offense. Don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got his man quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Makes the catch. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or line. Receivers, nice execution by the offense, getting the free 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit.
It's Freeman. That's caught. It's... goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. On target. Oh, a lot of space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Freeman. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Motion from the back. Throws it back. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. He's going to run it. Goes up top. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. He'll take a deep shot here. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he's got some space. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to
Forgot if I hold the R3 button, I can reach for the first down. That would have stopped the clock, man. Fuck. Wasn't thinking. Damn.
Say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Freeman. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him in the flat. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you just...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Buffaloes getting set, and the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call.
Thanks, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! Great job by the back on the option. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
To the air, it's Rock. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Punch it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snags it over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up and he makes plays. And
it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
The inside handoff. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Rock. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Here's a heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Turning it on. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Got his man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Brought down at the 32-yard line, picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking to throw, it's Rock. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
The play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll take a knee.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
A low line drive and not his best work. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job.